I'm a medical scientist with gastritis. Here are the 3 things that I'm going to do in 2026 to get me to heal. Hi everyone, I'm Anna. I'm someone who spent most of 2024 and 2025 dealing with the burn and the frustrations of gastritis and GERD. As we head into 2026, I know it's really tempting to make these huge, unrealistic New Year's resolutions. And these can cause a lot of stress, which is the last thing that our tummies need. So today I want to share with you my 2026 roadmap for healing. I've broken it down into 3 science-backed pillars. Now, stick with me on this. The first one is a mechanical goal, so how I'm going to improve my insides. The second goal is a nervous system goal. So some non-negotiables that I'm going to adopt for 2026. And then the third goal is my fitness goal, because I want to show you what we can achieve with healing along the way. So stay tuned and I'll take you through each of those goals now. The first pillar of my 2026 roadmap to success is a mechanical pillar. And when I think about the LES, the lower esophageal sphincter, I think of it as something that can work effectively with a bit of training. So currently mine doesn't work the best and I sleep on a wedge pillow. But I think with a bit of training, well, I know the science says with a bit of training, it can work better. I'm going to do 2 specific workouts to make my LES stronger. The first is using this device. It's called an iQoro. My goal is to be consistent with this. It's 30 seconds, 3 times a day. And what this does is it works like a mouth guard. You put it in and pull it forward, and it strengthens the upper digestive system. Now, the key to this is to be consistent. They say you might not see results for 6 months. So this really is a marathon session. I need to just hang in there, even if I'm not seeing any results straight away. The second thing I'm going to do to strengthen my LES is my post-meal breathing protocol. Immediately after eating, before I go for a quick after-meal walk, which I do if I have time, I'm going to sit for 5 minutes of intentional breathing. This isn't just about relaxation. It's a mechanical tool. It helps move food deeper into the stomach and physically supports the LES staying closed while digestion begins. I'm going to do a short video on diaphragmatic breathing, so if you don't know how to do it, you can learn. I'll link it in the comments below this video. The second pillar for my 2026 roadmap is creating the right internal environment for healing. We can do all the physical exercises in the world, but if our body is in a constant state of high alert or is constantly digesting food, then our stomach lining can't heal. This year, I'm prioritizing what I'm calling my gastro rhythm. As a scientist, I'm fascinated by the Migrating Motor Complex, or the MMC. Think of this like your gut's internal housekeeping crew. It's a series of electrical waves that sweep through your stomach and small intestine, clearing out debris and bacteria. The catch? The cleaning crew will only start working when your stomach is empty. So that means every time we have a small snack or we're grazing, we're switching off the MMC. That's why one of my non-negotiables for 2026 is to maintain a space of 3 to 4 hours between meals and not eating within 3 to 4 hours of going to bed. This ensures that my MMC and my cleaning crew has done its job, reducing the risk of nighttime reflux. Now, this isn't just about when I do my eating. It's also about the state that I do my eating in. And this is going to be hard, but it means no more distracted meals, no more eating on the go, no more scrolling through my phone while I eat a meal. I need to be present. I'm going to use the Soothed breathing technique, which I'll link below, to tell my vagus nerve that I'm safe and ready to digest. When we take deep breaths before our meal, okay, we move from fight or flight into rest and digest mode. Okay? And this is so much better for our gastritis. In 2026, my table is a stress-free zone. By integrating those timed breaks in between my meals and also integrating breathing, I'm setting myself up for healing. Rather than just like managing the symptoms when they crop up, I'm focusing on heading in the right direction. Now, I'll be honest with you, these things are going to take effort. I wish they were seamless, but to get them up and running and for me to build habits in my life, I have to put the effort in now at the start of 2026 so that they become seamless and integrated and effortless habits, just part of my everyday life. And this is important because when they become as effortless as just brushing your teeth, then that's when the healing really starts to happen. If you've dealt with gastritis or GERD for a long time, then you might be familiar with the healing trap. You know the deal. You start to feel better, and so you stop doing all the things that made you feel better, and then the symptoms return, and you're kind of back to the start again. I'm guilty of this. And in 2026, I'm going to stop that cycle. And that's what my third pillar is all about, staying consistent even when I feel 100% good. This means maintaining my soothing rituals like ginger tea and chamomile tea, even when I feel 100%. Because it's not a healing tool, it's also a maintenance tool. It's a good digestive health tool. And these will be a part of my life forever. But resilience isn't just about staying the same. It's also about moving forward. And this brings me to my big goal. And by the end of 2026, I want to be able to run 15 kilometers, which is just over 9 miles. Now, if you're in a flare-up right now, that probably seems like the last thing on your mind. I've had months where I was lying on the couch and even walking to the letterbox seemed overwhelming to my system. I just couldn't do it. Right now, I'm in a really good space, and so I can set this goal. I know that movement is really crucial for mobility and for mental health as well. You might have noticed I'm not rushing my goal. 15 kilometers by the end of the year is just over 1 kilometer per month. And this is intentional, it's by design. It's slow and steady, just like my healing. You can't rush these things. And I want to be able to be in a position where I can reach that goal and still listen to the feedback that my body is giving me. I want to be successful. It's achievable. It's a smart goal. So that's my roadmap for 2026. Structural and mechanical training for my LES, spaced meals for my MMC, and a commitment to resilience. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your one goal for 2026? Now, it doesn't have to be a 15-kilometer run. It could be as simple as having a cup of herbal tea every day or sitting for meditation for 5 minutes a day. Please drop a comment below. If you want to follow along with my progress and get more science-backed information about gastritis, then please subscribe and join the Soothed community. So, cheers. Here's to a year of healing, rhythm, and finally feeling like our old selves again. I'll see you in the next video.